Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Going in Blind. So this is the end for now of the Final Fantasy IV theme decks because we've already ran out of the card pool. So yeah, we made 6 50 card decks and 2 60 card decks. They all work pretty well. They are all fully category 4. So yeah, that's basically what, 440 cards. And yeah, there was bound to be a stopping point where we can't either make a congruent deck, a mechanically functional deck, or just a flavorful deck at all. And it's just either bad cards or cards that don't work together, or just not enough, which is all three's case in this point. So yeah, let's talk about cards that don't have a home. Let's talk about this Fusoya. It's a backup, but backups that are light or dark, they only tap for their effect. They don't actually give CP. So Fusoya is actually not gonna be a backup that backs up. It's only going to be doing 7,000 damage, so it's a removal, but it does 1 point of damage to you. I don't know that we want that, and I haven't found a need for it yet. Maybe in the future we will. I have some Seamus, the dark one, because it does something a bit similar, but it was dark, so I thought it could go in, but maybe I can switch it for the Fusoya. We also have summons, so we have the Asuras, but I don't really do anything with summons on Cat 4 Windex, so Edge doesn't really care about this at all. It's good cards. You do 1 of the 3, that's nice, whatever. It's combo extenders, but there's no combos here, so Asuras are just a no-go. We also have Palom, which just came out actually. This is from the last set, basically Opus 21, but it's lightning. We can't do anything in lightning with Palom, considering the Palom Porum deck is actually not lighting. It's water and fire. So either we make a tricolor deck within those 50 cards, which are already jam-packed, and it took me a while to make it from 60 to 50, and what I did is take out the Seamus, the red Seamus, and the blue Fusoya. So I had to take those out, and then I also took out Luca because we already had so many backups on red. So I, instead of taking out Seamus and Luca, Seamus and the Tellus, I took Seamus, Luca, and the Fusoya, which wasn't doing anything over there. So yeah, Palom is the same situation. He just doesn't go anywhere else. But hey, it does deal 9,000 damage if it's a forward, cost 3 or less. So it's good removal. You just gotta find out where it belongs. So for now, it doesn't have a house, doesn't have a home. Same thing happens with the Man in Black. We have a Golbez deck that is the Archfiends. So even though it's mostly Archfiends, it's also got 7 Golbez in it. So we don't need more, and we certainly don't need some that are limiting it. So even though all 3 are really good, we could actually just use these as discard fodder, as tribute fodder to discard for CP. Okay, so yep, like I was saying, the Fusoya, just like the Seamus, they don't really have a home in the water fire deck because it's already jam-packed to all 50 cards, and even when it was 60, they were kind of clunky. So along the same lines are the Queen and the Kin of Elban, and yeah, so Luca. Also, there's only 1 fire deck in the whole place, so everything that's fire is actually not having a home. It's kind of homeless. We also have the ninjas. There are 4 ninja elements, and so Gecko is going to be the red ninja. And then you have Izayoi, which is going to be the blue ninja. But because we didn't want to make Edge into a 4-color deck that's 100 cards, we decided to cut down on some ninjas and just make it into a 2-color 50-card deck. And hey, it's worked out pretty well. It actually has everything it needs. So these were just simply cut off because red just doesn't have a place anymore. And there were too many cards. It was jam-packed on both sides. So I'd rather have a 50-card deck that goes with other 50-card decks than have a 3 60-card decks and 5 50-card decks that can't interact. it doesn't convince me. But yeah, and last but not least is the Cecil. This one I only have a one off, so maybe it's really good, but I'm never motivated to put this Cecil anywhere else. It could go anywhere, I think. I could actually put it instead of the Seamus that's backup, I think. But I don't know. It doesn't really convince me. But yeah, those are the no home extra cards. I just wanted to let you know why I'm not using them and where they would go if I were to use them. And it's interesting, if there was ever a lightning fire deck, all these would just go in. Literally just put them in, and then it just be water, wind that doesn't go in. So it worked out pretty great, and these would just be tribute fodder in case we didn't have any more. So they could work well. But yeah, that's practically it for the majority. Let me know which one of you guys, which one of these guys you think it's actually deserves a home. Like the Thieves Man in Black, do they really deserve being in the Golbez deck, or maybe in an Edge, because Edge has lightning, and also the Kane deck, it has lightning, so maybe they could serve well as tribute fodder on those decks instead. Because I know I put the Magus sisters in as tribute fodder because they search for each other, right? So that also unclogs the deck by having cards that take more from the top. It's actually bettering your draws, bettering your searches. And it's a body on the field, so win-win, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this no home extra, and I will see you on the next series, which will hopefully be either Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy XII. So I'll see you there. Check out also the other Final Fantasy series, which there are plenty of. So I bought a playset of every single card in Final Fantasy 4. It's 1, 4, 1, 4, 7, 10, and I'm going to do 12 and 13, and I did 15, and you know, I've only enjoyed it. It's actually been really cool. These cards are super cheap. I'm a Magic player. I have thousands of dollars in cards on Magic, and it's never hurt because I've actually sold my collection a few times. So I already netted my break-even point on Magic, even though I have thousands of dollars worth of cards, and yet these are just pennies. You know, they're just cent. Like 5 to 10 cent cards on the majority. There might be one or two which are actually like $10, $5, but the majority of them are just cents a piece. And regardless of it's foil treatment or whatever, like they are not that expensive. It's actually a really young game, so it is a relatively inexpensive game too. So I would grab these cards if you like art, because I have not played a single one of these cards yet. I haven't played a game, but I enjoy making decks so much that I've made a whole series for almost a third of the games that exist in Final Fantasy by buying the playsets and just mixing and mashing them together and making these really cool, really awesome decks. So yeah, these are the no home extras. Let me know about which one you would put a home to and what you're hoping for in the future sets, okay? So comment that, as well as like, share, subscribe, and follow for more, okay? I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.